A lot of good music out right now. I got a chance to get through Xzibit's album.
And
Fire.
I haven't. I've been so busy graduating, I haven't had an opportunity.
Xzibit has, man. So one that sticks out to me, and it's mainly because it uses Mobb Deep's beat. Doom doom do 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 doom doom. So
what beat is that?
The Quiet Storm beat.
Okay, got it. I hear it now.
So he raps. He busts over that beat with Ice Cube.
Oh, nice.
And it's fire. But he's got some other bangers. He's got a track.
West Coast rap over the East Coast beat.
He's got a track with King T. This super dope. He's got a song with Dre. This dope.
Yeah, I got to check that out. Snoop did new music too, huh?
And and real quick back on Xzibit, he got a song with Redman.
Oh, I bet that's fire.
Yes.
I bet that's fire.
Yes, and one with Busta. He's got his album stacked. He's got some dope songs, dude.
Yeah, I got to check that out. I'm looking forward to checking that one out.
And then you're like you were saying, Snoop's new album. He dropped another album already. Is It a Crime?
Wait, so he dropped 2 recently?
Well, he did the Missionary album with Dre.
Right.
And then now he's got
Okay.
Yeah. So
got it.
So this one's got some bangers too. It's got some dope tracks on there. So I'm not all the way through it yet, but it's so far I'm digging.
I gotta check that out. I love it.
Take some shots at Suge in one of the songs. The first song, not second track, but first song on the album.
Suge shot me.
So, but yeah, it's got some bangers, man. So if you like music, I don't know how much music you like, but
love to see it. I love music. I like my old music more than I don't like looking for music anymore. I'm not into like musical roulette where you put it on the stations or whatever that they pick for you.
Randomly picks. Yeah. No, I got my playlist and it goes, but I'm not gonna lie, as of late, because of all the the Redmans and the Xzibits,
yeah,
I've been waiting for them, and I listen to them, man, because I'm loving the comeback of some of these legends. I say comeback very loosely because it's not like they've gone anywhere, just that
they're just entering back into the scene.
Yeah. So
now, which makes sense. I mean, I get the hiatus because for the most part, and maybe it just has to do with the age of the genre because we just turned 50,
right?
But in the beginning, you weren't finding 50, 60-year-old men rapping.
It was a young man's
game. So, you think that there's like a shelf life on your rap career. You hit a certain point, you get into your mid-30s, and it's like, all right, that's got to stop. And like, you usually see him finding other ventures. You saw Rick Ross do it.
Right.
Big, I know Shaq was a baller, but I do consider him a rapper also. Like
Platinum.
Yeah. And he had features with some of the greats.
Black Thought, Biggie.
Pac.
I mean, he had
Redman, Method Man.
So.
Like he's done music with some of his catalog. I feel like people would kill for to get some of his features.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's cool to see a lot of these dudes just dropping music right now. I mean, I'm adding all kinds of new stuff to the playlist.
Yeah,
and it's cool too because on all their albums they do have some of the younger rappers and some of the younger artists, R&B singers and stuff like that. There's some R&B. Snoop actually experiments a lot on this one. I think I saw an interview where he said, he wanted to make. He's such a fan of music, of all music, that he wanted to dabble in different styles, and so he's got some stuff where he's singing on there. There's a banger with Pharrell. Pharrell did the beat and whatnot, but there's a banger on there, and Snoop's on that one. He's got a little auto tune going, but it's light, but it's cool.
Yeah.
He's got another one where he's kind of singing, but yeah, it's
Snoop stretching them vocal chops, huh?
It's very interesting to see some of these dudes coming back and knocking out. So I'm adding songs to the playlist.
I like it. I gotta check all that out.
So
a whole lot of the music coming out.
So and like we mentioned the other week is all these rappers are coming back out, but we need some of them singers to come out.
Yeah.
So I've heard some titter tatter on the interwebs that there's a few like Tank and I thought I heard somebody say something about Montel Jordan. Not sure if maybe I didn't.
Montel doing an album,
doing some new
cool.
stuff. So I mean, we'll definitely.
I heard. I don't know the officialness of this, but I did hear a Tank and Aaliyah track, like an old Aaliyah verse with Tank. I don't know if it's official because there were so many Tupac tracks that we had. Unreleased Tupac, like the man was dropping 30 albums after, or I won't say he was dropping them, but like album after album after album was coming out after this dude passed. And It's like, is this new music, or are you guys just like recycling verses and trying to make it sound like it's something we haven't heard before?
Yeah, we're
I don't know if that's the case with this one, but
right.
I heard a new Aaliyah, and I'm like, yo, that'll be. Is there a bunch of unreleased Aaliyah tracks somewhere?
I can't say that I would be shocked.
And then who has them, Timbo or R. Kelly?
I feel like there's got to be some, and I'm going to say that Timbo probably has some stuff stashed away.
Yeah.
That hopefully someday maybe he'll drop some and release some, and maybe do some new production and put some Aaliyah tracks together. But
that'll be cool.
That's a sensitive subject, I'm sure, to that circle of people because they were so close.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure.
But yeah, man, R&B, man, R&B.
Can you reach that?